with a metabolically fit person, alcohol and fructose actually can be your friend because your liver's got the right hormonal signals to convert that liver into liver fat and then convert it back into ketones and glucose. The right person. But here's something that I'm kind of empirically seeing. I'm half Japanese, and I'm that half Japanese that can't drink. I don't have the alcohol dehydrogenase enzyme, which is fortunate because my dad was Irish and he drank too much. So I don't enjoy it. But what I'm finding is just polling people who don't drink a lot or don't enjoy drinking, they don't find that the butane-diols work for them. Whereas people who do enjoy alcohol find that they do help them out because their liver actually, I think the alcohol dehydrogenase actually helps expedite the process from alcohol to ketones and glucose. If your alcohol dehydrogenase pathway is ramped up and you process alcohol pretty well, then from what I've seen over the years with people, using some fructose in their diet and alcohol, it can be used effectively as a fuel. So I think that's why they're seeing a slight increase, but it certainly isn't on the scale of the ketone esters.
And never heard of people taking alcohol for sports performance. So that's completely new to me. I've never heard of that.
Oh no, this happened to me. I don't know. This was 15 years ago. I remember I was at a cycling camp and they were talking about, and I just subsequently over the years I paid attention, but people would talk about tying one on when they were young and really super metabolically fit, and they'd tie one on, the next day they'd have the ride or run of their life. And I started to think about the pathway, and then also, and of course you've heard all about how fructose is bad, blah 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 blah. And I started going through the pathway, and I'm like, well, if you're metabolically fit, meaning a fat burner, the model that Richard outlined, alcohol and fructose actually can be your friend because it gets converted as a toxin. It goes to the liver converts into liver fat. But then if you're not, got too high insulin, that liver fat just immediately is right there ready to get converted back into ketones and glucose. And so I started following this.
The alcohol makes a fatty liver disease.
Right. Fatty liver disease, as we see it in alcoholics and non-alcoholic fatty liver disease because of the high fructose, all the fructose in the food supply. That's because people are getting too many calories and they're hormonally, metabolically unfit. So the fructose and alcohol accumulates as liver fat. Whereas in a metabolically fit person, it's in one day, it's right out there the next day to fuel you. And I think that probably what's happening with the R13 butane diol is people with really good capacity are getting some benefit, but like you say, it's exponentially less than what you would get with a ketone ester.